see that fire.
You gonna stay right there or you gonna move over a little bit? Whatever.
Whatever makes you happy, boss.
I mean, back up some. Shit, I ain't the boss. You part of this just like me.
Alright. What was you saying?
Huh?
What was you just saying?
What did I say?
Oh,
you sent me
about something.
You sent me something talking about
the
storage unit, self-storage. So my TV coming for
What I do, man?
What time is it? 8 o'clock? Game on.
8:03. I don't know. Who playing? Oh man, I need to start drinking the Irish moss, man. Shit, lifesaver. It's like
But anyway,
food and shit is all about fucking ingredients, nigga. You watch you see them like astronaut shows and shit, and they be having like just fucking some paste shit, like just some shit. And they eat that shit. It ain't no frills, no taste. It ain't even about that. It's about getting the right shit in your body for the shit that's in your body. Niggas be eating like burgers and shit. Like, you can't even process most of that shit. Your body can't even use that shit. It can, but it can't at this point. Like, food is to be absorbed and, you shit out a little bit. Waste, that's waste. Your body's supposed to absorb that shit and the rest be waste. Just like anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to break down certain stuff too.
That's the point. You ain't supposed to eat that shit.
That's why people have problems. They have problems with sickness and stuff like that because of what they're putting in their body, and it's hard to break down, hard for the system to break it down. So,
but just how crazy is that in the world that we living in now, where everything is plentiful, to whatever degree. The richest country in America, motherfuckers don't even have access to shit that people on just, islands somewhere. This is shit they live on and they perfectly healthy. It's just nuts, man. Like the...
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's nuts to that they actually trying to feed it to you, but the fact of the matter is discipline. You gotta be disciplined. Just like you brought me that donut, I was like, nigga, stop bringing me this bullshit. Please stop bringing me this bullshit, man. I do not want this. But it was there, so I ate it anyway.
What's that big ugly fruit from the islands, man?
Dragon?
Mm-mm.
Well, while you thinking about that, let me say this. At the same time, I don't think there's anything wrong with eating things in moderation, though. Still have to have moderation, have to have a balance.
No, that's not the point. It's we so far away from what the fuck we supposed to be eating that we don't even know. To the point where we having discussions about options and shit. Like, you gotta be disciplined. Ain't about discipline, nigga. It's about knowing what the fuck we supposed to be eating. The shit that we find on a regular basis ain't even shit that we should have. You gotta go to a special store somewhere that's priced crazy compared to everything else to get. Unless your parents taught you and instilled that shit in you, what to stick to. A lot of us is just learning now what the right diet is and shit. We grew up in the South or grew up up north around families that's from here who ate whatever bullshit they ate, that their parents ate, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And back then, it was purer or cleaner or... Do you know how much shit my grandma would do to clean some rice and shit, nigga? Grits and shit, nigga?
What you mean clean?
Huh. What you mean clean? What I mean clean? You make grits? You know how to make grits?
Yeah, but I've never cleaned grits.
How you make grits?
I mean, boiling water.
And what else? What you do before you boil
it? Is there something else to do to grits?
That's my point. Unless you grew up in an environment where shit like that is taken seriously. Nigga, if I try to cook some grits around my people and I don't wash them shits before I cook them, they ain't eating that shit.
For real.
They gonna either warn me beforehand to wash that shit first, or they gonna ask after the fact, you wash some grits? And if I lie and say I did when I didn't, which I wouldn't do, cause I know how important it is to them. That whole thing, man. They're not even going to eat that shit. That. That's my point.
How do you clean them?
Just rinse them and rinse them and rinse them till ain't nothing at the top. You rinse it with water, go through that shit, pour it out, pour some more water in there, go through that shit, pour it out until there ain't nothing in the water. Then you cook the grits.
Till ain't nothing in the water.
Till ain't nothing in the water.
What are you pouring them out in?
In the sink, nigga. What you mean? You put the grits in the pot. Pour water over it. From the sink. You go through the grits. Whatever way you go through the grits, whatever. You pour the water off. Put more water in it. You go through the grits. Pour the water off. And every time you do it, it's going to be less and less shit that float to the top.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't.
That's interesting.
And that's just one custom or tradition that's been held, passed down for however many generations. That's important that a lot of people missing, that get lost. And when you talk about food and discipline, it's not even necessarily about discipline. It's about education first and foremost. Like just learning what the fuck we supposed to be eating. Like we all complain about diabetes and shit and high blood pressure. We eat pork and shit and bacon and shit and all this bullshit and every day on top of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
ragu. Then wonder why we be dying.
Ragu sauce. Ragu sauce got sugar all in that shit.
Ragu do, but tomato sauce don't. That's the thing. Like Italians don't use no fucking ragu. If they use some canned shit, it's some shit that the nigga down the street can for them. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what's important.
And I can understand that, but because I've made my own spaghetti sauce before, but I've only did it like twice, so I don't know what the effects are. And see, that's another thing. When you start doing something, you can't just do it once or twice and think you're gonna feel it. It's like a
what you mean? I don't know.
It's a timely thing.
What you mean?
As far as
what you mean? What you just said?
No, I'm saying it's a timely thing. You can't just do it once or twice and think you're gonna feel the effects. You have
do
to
it once or twice. Man, what? Eat it?
No, the
process.
Yeah, the process. You can't just do it once or twice and think you're gonna feel it right then.
You mean feel the difference?
Yeah.
I bet you can. See, that's what I'm saying. You a grower. You still. Let me just say.
I'm talking. Hold on. Let me say this. I'm talking about from the perspective of a person who's really trying to understand it. Now, you're right. I probably would because I'm gonna sit here and know this shit. It's just like I'm gonna give you a story. When I first started eating asparagus, I would eat asparagus. When I first started eating, I go to the bathroom. My piss strong as hell, and I've I've had kidney infections before from, fucking with meat and accidentally not wash my hands and get my hands around my mouth, and that shit'll give you a UTI, kidney infection, and your shit be smelling. But anyway,
I never had that. Just for the record.
Whatever. Anyway, but it's almost like salmonella.
I never had that.
I'm just saying, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so I'm like, dang, I know I ain't gonna did nothing fucked up and damn got a kidney infection. So, but it didn't, when you get kidney infection, it'll burn a little bit. You see what I'm saying? So it didn't burn, so I was like, maybe that's not what it is. I don't know, maybe I ate. Then I started thinking in my head, first thing went to my head was maybe I ate something, but I didn't know what it was. So 2 days, it's gone. The strong smell is gone. So, I keep eating asparagus.
2 days, damn.
Yeah, it might.
You ate a lot of asparagus?
Man, I cook asparagus. I'll probably eat some leftovers of it too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, went a while, ate some more asparagus, smelled it again. It probably took me about 3 times, my first 3 times eating asparagus before I said, what the fuck? So I'm like, Google, what's the benefits of the asparagus? Asparagus will give you a strong odor in your urine. I'm like, that's what the... So what I'm saying is, if a person's not paying attention to it, then yeah, it could go over their head.
What you mean, the effects of different food?
Yeah, the effects of eating healthy, or like I say, if you're not eating good, you getting colds and getting sick, but nobody's telling you what's your diet. You just think, that's just what happens. I'm just a person that gets. I catch a cold 2, 3 times.
Nah, man, you gotta be more in tune with your body than that, nigga.
Right, like, that's what I'm saying. You have to be, but some people, we all aren't sometimes, bro. Cause it took me 2 times to drink the juice, the original juice of pineapple, and my stomach hurting to realize I can't drink pineapple juice, not the straight
concentrate.
The concentrate, yeah, I cannot drink that. That shit will fuck my stomach up, bro.
Acid and shit.
It took me 2 times, and the crazy part,
orange juice,
huh? I can drink orange juice, but
I ate grapefruit juice.
I don't really like grapefruit, but I ate it one time. My stomach started hurting. I was like, man, what the freak? And I ate it again just to see if it'd do it. And I'll be doggone 20 minutes after I ate it.
Pineapple?
Yeah. My stomach started hurting.
So you don't do good with pineapple?
I don't do good with pineapple, so don't even...
Fuck funny, nigga.
Don't bring no pineapple juice over here. No, I can drink pineapple juice. I just can't drink the in its original juices, in its natural juices. Or maybe it's the concentrate. I mean, not the concentrate. Maybe it's the mixture.
But you can tell if you ate some good meat, like some real shit, after eating some of this shit in the store, you could tell first time, nigga, just by tasting that shit, smelling that shit. Meat that you pay a lot of money for, that these crackers eat every day.
You can tell what? What are you talking about? Tell what?
The difference.
Tell if it's any good or not?
You can tell the difference of what it should be and what the fuck we be eating. What, man?
I mean, what you mean? Whether it's good or not? Whether the meat is good or
better or more of what it's supposed to be? Organic versus some shit in the store? Halal meat?
I'm talking about body wise, bro. I ain't talking about the taste. I ain't talking about the taste though. I mean, of course people you're gonna notice the taste.
The taste is first. I'm just saying, like,
did you
notice
body,
man?
Did you notice when you ate bad? Did you notice when you ate bad one day, and then the next thing you know, it's like you're struggling to fucking, you're struggling to take a shit, nigga. And then you eat good for 2 days, and the shit just come out smooth. Man, that's how it is. Or you eat bad, and next thing you know, your piss is fucking dark as shit.
What you be eating, nigga? What you be eating? What is eating bad?
Eating bad?
Yeah.
Eating bad would be stuffing yourself with meats.
Stuffing yourself with meat.
Eating a lot of meats, or go to fast food. Fast food will tear you up, boy. Fast food will tear you up.
What's a lot of fast food?
Taco Bell, McDonald's.
What's a lot? What's a lot?
I mean, shoot, 2
Once a
times a
week?
day.
Oh, you be going like twice a day?
I don't be going twice a day. I'm just saying, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that go eat McDonald's.
Eat that shit every day?
Every day. I mean, because I'll be honest with you, I used to probably eat it once a day. Especially when I was working at a furniture company, and we used to leave the plant to go get something to eat, and it was a McDonald's, a Chinese place, a Burger King. That was our choices.
I guess so, man.
And so I might
Shit's
grab a
most
damn
convenient
double
shit.
cheeseburger every day. You feel me? And a fry, and then an orange crush.
And it be cheap, yeah.
You know, so that's what we did. You know, after a while, I wisened up and I started taking my lunch.
They did take
know
a
what I'm
sandwich or something, nigga. Fuck that shit.
I started taking my lunch and
Don't eat nothing. Wait till you get on.
backing off that stuff, man. I started backing off that stuff years ago, man. And now I'm just finally over it. I don't even miss it. I don't eat McDonald's.
But what was we talking about, though?
I know
about
earlier
food, man.
you had sent me a text about self-storage, which I'm baffled about self-storage. First thing come to my mind about some self-storage would be, I want one. I would love to have storage buildings, man. I mean, I had some storage buildings, about 50 of them some guns. I'd take them.
Yeah, you looking from the perspective of an owner. That's good. Owning them. I'm not talking about owning them. I'm talking about the existence, like the rise of them. Like, they everywhere, man. Like, and growing, like, everywhere. My question is, what does it mean?
Maybe the demand is getting higher.
Nigga.
Oh, that's what you was talking about.
What am I talking about?
The demand of storage buildings. That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
What about it? If you don't know, I'll just tell you what I'm thinking.
People are losing homes and stuff.
A whole lot of that. Whole lot of downsizing, whole lot of selling houses and shit. Cause to get a storage unit is not a to get a storage unit is not a upgrade. It's a downgrade.
Definitely.
It's something that you want to do reluctantly. Something I have to do. If it's temporary, it's one thing, but if it's indefinite, that ain't no situation you want to be in. Have to keep some shit and pay extra motherfucking bills.
Man, you
To
crazy.
hold some shit.
What made you think about this? What made you come up with this?
Observation, nigga. Looking around.
Where you been?
What you mean? I was in Rock Hill.
That's a bunch of new storage buildings coming up in Rock Hill.
Nigga, around here too, nigga. What you mean? Just look around. But there's only a few real businesses being new or newer business markets that's grown, introducing themselves, and they all indications of where we at. Fucking urgent care, fucking temporary storage, fucking just bio whatever, fucking blood plasma, all that kind of shit.
Go ahead.
You know, just observation. got me in here talking to myself and shit. But I guess that's cool too.
Say plasma.
Okay, so the podcast I was listening to on the way here, right, was about just this woman breaking down the whole where we going with this whole thing, right? And it all goes into us becoming Sims characters. You know the Sims family? You know what I'm talking about? You know what that is?
The Sims.
Yeah. That just happened to be one of my daughter's favorite games back a couple years ago.
Yeah. I remember the name, but I can't remember what the game was about.
The Sims is just, it's nothing about characters, and you create worlds and track their existence.
Really?
Those worlds.
You played it?
No, I don't play fucking video games. But I know of it. I get the concept. You know what I'm saying? You create characters, families, and worlds, and build houses and worlds and characters. A video game. Some old real, augmented like.
You know what? That game ain't out no more. Though,
like Pokemon Go and shit. Yeah, Sims still around.
Yeah.
If they ain't, then another one.
I guess I don't play really neither. If I do, it'd be a sports game.
Yeah, but
Sims video game.
Serious Sam includes Siri.
That fucking Siri, man. Smack her face.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, but it's all like that's how it has to be. That's what this COVID shit, that's what all this shit is about, man. COVID was like, whether it was premeditated or not, which...
So it's all Sim, because it ain't nothing but control.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's all Sim. All the games are Sim.
Yeah, but to that degree. Like...
Shit, football, basketball, yeah, they make franchises and everything.
But if you pay attention, you see it, like... They have to keep people preoccupied while it's happening. People can't be paying attention. And they ain't. Which is good. So... And they approved like another check or some shit. Stimulus. Whatever. They probably gave us that check too soon. Niggas getting restless. You know what I'm saying? Probably should have waited.
Man, it can't never be too soon to get some money.
To you? I'm talking about to the people that give it out. You don't give a nigga a check on Tuesday, nigga. You give a nigga a check on Friday for the weekend, nigga. So he happy and shit. You pay a nigga on Tuesday, he might not show up for work on Friday.
So you already got your
what?
Check.
What check?
You said something about a check.
I said they approved the check. Some kind of check.
It ain't never too early for no.
The whole housing thing, right? So the whole housing thing, right? You can't give motherfuckers money and think, what you think they gonna do? Like, it don't even make sense, man. You can't give a bully what he want and think you'll be my friend now. It's insane, nigga. What could be the logical next step in this whole thing? To tell people that, nigga, it ain't no job. It ain't no back to normal, nigga. This is what it's gonna be, and it ain't gonna get no better from here. Like, niggas gonna either have to overthrow all this shit, or it's about to get fucked up, nigga. You can see it. Like drive-ins, right? We talking, it just don't make sense to me. For all these business-minded people out here that own land or have access to it, or money to rent some fucking land somewhere, why not have a whole bunch of drive-ins at this point? Movies being made. Even if they ain't being made, motherfuckers will go out and sit in the car and watch a movie. Even if it's some old shit. Just something to do. Why the fuck ain't no drive-ins and shit? You feel what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Make a lot of sense. Why don't we do it? I ain't want to even say that. I'm like, damn, why don't we do that?
Why hasn't Regal and all them niggas did it? AMC and all that.
I don't even care if they don't. Let me do it.
I'm not saying it as to throw out the opportunity that could be mine, and I'm throwing it. Like, you can take that, nigga. That's a great idea. Just take it and run with it. That's not the point. I'm saying, nigga, I ain't no genius, nigga. No business genius. No.
I mean, it's a drive-through around here, but I don't know how they doing. I ain't been up there.
It's something that's gonna sell. There ain't a whole lot of overhead. I'm not saying it as my own personal opportunity. It's just like, why the fuck ain't nobody doing it? The reason it's a rhetorical question, really, because I don't really want to answer. It's just more of a,
and I'm trying to say,
it's more of an
what's
indication.
your point?
It's more of an indication of that whole same thing with the fucking storage shit. Right? They created an environment where people don't even feel like it's worth even saying, let's look into a new business venture. If that is the case,
I ain't saying that.
If that ain't the case,
I am not saying that. No, I didn't say that.
What deals have been made with these business people that have been shut down, but ain't no new business ventures parallel to this whole COVID thing sprouting up to get money that's out there? People can't wait to spend some money to do something. What problem could the fucking government have with motherfuckers opening and driving? You can't even say nothing about that, nigga. I ain't wearing my mask. I'm gonna call my family. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you even? What's stopping something like that from happening? You know,
it's probably not.
It's not what?
It's probably not. No, maybe nobody's come up thought about it.
I'm leaving.
Honestly,
I'm leaving.
Well, I'm just saying. I ain't think about it. Honestly, I really did. But you making me think. You making me think deeper, going deeper into something. Into
there ain't many activities you can do where you want to be around people that these motherfuckers then ain't shut down.
Right, and that's
unless it's Walmart.
That's one that's not. That is one right there that you don't have to be.
It's one of the few where they couldn't argue with it. But ain't nobody doing it. This far into this whole thing, ain't nobody doing it. I don't understand. I look at it more as a outlook on the whole thing. Either deals been made or people just real fucking bleak about the outlook on things.
I'm not bleak. I'm not bleak about it. I think I had a decent year. I had a very decent year. It wasn't. I mean, of course, it was what it was, and at the end of it, I'm like, yo, I like where I'm at. Kind of, I'm liking where I'm at. It's not like I had a mental lapse or nothing. I actually had a
breakthrough
mentally and physically too. I definitely had one physically because
you've been working out.
Yeah, and I
feeling
think,
good and shit.
I think it goes to the mental too. So
that's what's up.
And you just expanded it even more, with that idea. But it doesn't have to be that idea. It's like, damn, something else could be out there too. I mean, which besides the other things I've already thought about. You know what I'm saying? You took it to another. The things that I'm already doing and have created during this year, you took it to another level when you came with that. That made me say, okay, wait a minute. It's something else too. And it is. So now my mind is that way. But I definitely like the drive-through and the storage buildings.
No, that market is locked, man.
What, storage building?
They already sniffed that one out.
What you mean?
The thing about it is the control, like.
How you figure? If you want storage buildings, all you need is the land and the money to get that shit built.
Yeah, and they sprouting up everywhere, man. No, you don't see it. But
what I'm saying is,
there aren't many business ventures that's popping up.
It's because we ain't doing it. You just had a good idea. Try it.
That was the point of me saying it.
What was the point?
Just to point out that outlooks on things, willingness to invest, willingness to.
Because if a person is about to lose their house, say a person about to lose their house, and they might be about to lose it because, I don't know, man. It depends on who it is, though, I guess. If a person about to lose their house, they've been making some type of money. So, have they been, what's the word I'm looking for? Have you been credible before this? Were you credible before this? You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Had you already been doing dealings to build some credit? Shit, you should be able to make a move. You should be able to you should be able to talk to a bank to see what I was going to say was the banks ain't even really open right now. So you should be able to go and talk to a bank about a business venture, and they should know that is a good venture, and they're gonna give you it's all about taking a chance too, bro. Go ahead
though. The climate of the whole banking industry, because you have to finance endeavors. The endeavors that are popping up are ones of not very. It's not something you want to see popping up everywhere, as opposed to restaurants and shit like that. Restaurants can't really even operate right now, not at 100% capacity. So, I just put it together like, if people ain't capitalizing on a venture like that, which makes so much sense to me, in the environment that we in, it ain't like somebody ain't thought about it. It don't seem like people see it as worthy of an investment.
What you saying? What are you saying?
I think the COVID shit is a way to just say, fuck all the laws and rules and how we do things. This is what it is, and when we come out of this whole thing, it's gonna be a whole different looking thing. I don't see how it could be any other way, man. This shit is just nuts to me, man. The way they kill discourse about the whole absurdity of the whole thing. It's one thing to like they say, bullshit motherfuckers. But it's like, what the fuck are you taking me for, man? But to see the other people, see everybody else just falling in line with it, like, hey man, just do, like, hey man, just do, hey man, why you gotta give him such a, this shit is fucking crazy, I ain't doing this. Oh, this nigga, I'm the crazy one, nigga, like, you don't think it's absurd that they're telling you to do this crazy shit? Shutting down schools and churches and shit, like, you can't go to church, nigga. What other pretense could they have to tell motherfuckers they can't go to church? Where the church would accept it, where the church would respect the request. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna be shutting down the church doors, and the church is just like, okay, if you think it's right, you know what I'm saying? What other situation could that be? Could that exist? It ain't many. That proposal is nuts, nigga. Dude, put your kids on a fucking computer and put them in school, and that's it. That's it. Ain't no school. Ain't no teachers. And that's just what it is. So adjust and let's just move on. We'll be coming back to you with our new requests later. Be ready and do what the fuck we say when we say it next time. Like, you know, and fucking motherfuckers in your storage units, nigga.
How you go all that?
And the storage unit got more power than the fucking people that rent your shit. Your apartment and shit. Them motherfuckers will kick you the fuck out there, nigga. If you late, nigga, they will. Shit, hey, you gotta pay.
What you think? A storage
you gotta pay
$150.
Did I say 100? Oh, you owe us 150. What you mean? I'm like 7 days late. Yeah, but we had to file papers and all that shit. Like, you ain't have to file a motherfucking thing. What you mean you had to file papers?
You remember that show Storage War?
Yeah. I ain't never watched it, but I know I remember.
Yeah. I watched that shit.
They don't even want to sell your shit. They just want you to pay, nigga. Once you get in one of them motherfuckers, you gotta get your shit out. Cause it's not about the actual expense, it's about the power involved, like the arrogance and the entitlement and the.
You gotta know one of them squares.
Oh yeah.
But
and then the whole thing, man.
It's just
they just squeeze motherfuckers, man. They just gonna squeeze you, man. That shit. That's all it is.
I mean, cause and even getting the fucking
even if you
the truck, even to get in the truck and just doing the work is crazy.
Get in the truck. What truck?
I mean, if you gotta get a moving truck to move that shit in there, that shit expensive, man. I done did that shit a few times, bro. Get a damn truck just to move stuff. Well, yeah, but from house to house, just you go in the store.
That's the thing. That's when it's a difference. When it's a 1-to-1, there's no storage unit. The storage unit is the point. When you get a storage unit, you downsizing. You need a place to put your shit. You either lost your spot or you move to a smaller spot.
Cause I'll tell you, I would have to. Would I have to get a storage building if I didn't have this?
I know I ain't the only one talking about this shit. I know somebody else that knows this shit. I just ain't.
I don't know.
I just observed it myself.
I like the idea of the damn of the theater, the drive-in. I like that idea. It's a good idea.
We in an environment where we can't be around people, but ain't nobody coming up with ideas to. That's the basic, perfect idea to me. Like, and it's already a concept that's been.
I don't even think restaurants are struggling like they say they struggling. I mean, if they are, it's mostly because they can't employ people. I mean, I'm sure, you know, they not struggling like that. They bullshit.
Nigga, interruption.
But they got outside. You can eat outside. You serve drinks outside.
Nigga, if a business gotta close for a month, they be out of business. A week, nigga, they be out of business. They been having to close for however long, nigga. If the shit is pure, they out of business. Period. Insurance, that shit mean a motherfucking thing, nigga. Ain't no insurance over inactivity for 6 months. There gotta be deals.
Yeah, they do.
There's deals being made,
they
or
got
motherfuckers
insurance like that. They'll pay your bills until you get back to whatever.
How you recover that? You can't recover that. Ain't no insurance gonna cover fucking.
They do.
Full expenses and be the equivalent of having a busy Friday, Saturday night.
It might take your insurance up.
Nigga, this shit serious. Nigga, what are you talking about?
No. I'm saying it's no different than fucking damn points on your license, nigga. Your insurance go up. Instead of damn $250, you paying $275. They gonna get it back somehow.
Ain't no insurance companies complaining. Ain't nobody complaining right now, yo. Niggas is just sitting back like, fuck it, we just gonna wait it out. How?
So I get what? So the insurance companies ain't paying this shit out. Ain't paying nothing out.
I ain't say nothing. What you mean nothing? Who said nothing, man? I ain't say nothing. I said to be able to sustain the equivalent of 6 months of actual business. Actual fucking people, just how it was before the whole thing. Before the whole thing.
I guess people would drop their insurance.
Yeah, ain't nobody talking about fucking insurance.
I'm talking about the restaurants. They can drop their insurance. Well, no, they got to have insurance. They got to have insurance to keep running. But if they stop running, just drop the insurance. If they keep running, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't see the restaurants really suffering. I don't even know why they even talking. They got bread. They got money through these stimulus packages. They got the big money. You know what I'm saying?
The big money.
Roof Chris got what? I mean, at the beginning of the shit, Roof Chris got like some billions, didn't he?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So, Waffle House still stacking. McDonald's still getting it in. So, I don't understand.
Are you saying you don't feel for the restaurant business?
They getting it.
They getting what?
Man, they still operating. If they not, I don't know why.
Cause it ain't what it was.
Bullshit,
people
man.
Can't just come and go freely like they was.
That's why you got drive-throughs and you got takeout. Okay?
Portofino's ain't got no motherfucking drive-through.
Who?
Portofino's up the street.
Portofino's? Who is that?
Italian spot up the street.
I know Portofino. Portofino.
No, it's not here.
I'm trying to think what it is. Bellacino.
Yeah.
Bellacino.
I'm talking
Bellacino. They
I'm talking about Portofino's.
They got pickups. You can pick it up. You can
Still
order.
The same thing, man. That's the option that they have. I mean, the only option they have.
You can't. Okay, well, that's it. That's what you got to do, and that's what they doing. That's what they're doing. Everybody doing it. That's what I'm saying. I don't see why they. I bet Bellacino's got some bread.
I was talking about Portofino.
Portofino, Bellacino, they all got bread. I ain't seen no place around here shut down.
That's the fucking point, nigga. How?
They pick up and get your ass up out of here. Come on, you know that.
I don't know shit, nigga.
Man, you know that. That's why I be saying you can get you a small building now. You ain't gotta have a big building. Get you a small building. Just do straight pickup. Call in. Delivery. You can get it cheap now. You get your building for $500 a month.
What is that?
Put you a freezer. I'm saying if you can get one. Old boy got a building up there in Dallas. $500 a month. Well, it might not went up now because that was about 6 years ago when I was checking with him. Probably made about $600 a month. Put you a freezer, a stove, and a fryer in there. Bam. Go in.
Man, you be sounding so crazy. Man.
How's that sound crazy? And if you paying $600 a month, but you making $2,000 a week.
You hit that weight, right?
I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
You be tripping, nigga. I don't know what I'm talking about, man.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think they suffer. I think they just talking.
I don't see how you can say that. It's nuts.
I don't think they suffer.
Cause they still open?
Yeah. They open, bro.
You wonder how they still open?
They open. I mean, they might have.
Oh, you assume they got plenty bread from the
the worst part about this? The worst part about it is cutting back on staff. That's the worst part. You know what I'm saying? Now people ain't got jobs. They're the ones who suffering. The owners, the manager, the cook, the curb lady, 2 curb ladies, you good. 2, 3 curb ladies, you good. Now you ain't gotta have 8 waitresses, 2 bartenders.
You be going in on your bullshit, nigga. You be going in, nigga. You just say, fuck it, I'm going for broke, nigga. I know this shit sound nuts, but I'm gonna roll with it. Man, cut it out. Alright. Cut it the fuck out, man.
I'm just saying, bro. And if you like me that start cooking, then I learned a lot about cooking in this pandemic. So maybe they are struggling since I ain't there. They ain't getting my $25, $32. Oh, whoever. I used to go to a fish camp every day, once a week, and spend $32, $35, maybe more. So you know what I'm saying? Now,
so they probably feeling your loss, right?
Man, I mean,
so you one person.
I went
Imagine how many people feel the same.
I went through the drive-through about twice through the pandemic, but I ain't been in a while because I've been cooking my own.
What you talking about? Spot, man.
Nah, that way.
What you talking about? What's the shit place? What the place called? Shrimp Boat.
No, hell no. I don't eat that.
You don't eat the shrimp boat?
No. I don't eat that shit.
What you talking about?
Captain's Cap. On the hill. On Linwood.
Captain's Cap?
Yeah. Captain's Cap. Free salad bar. Yeah. That hurt too. But I don't know. We went in there one time. No, we didn't. We went through the drive-through. Right. You can't get the free salad bar no more. Straight order and go. They got drive through, or they bring it out to you. Like I say, man, that's the only way that'll hurt.
So you don't eat the shrimp boat? You don't like the food?
No, too much. I like their gizzards and their French fries, and that's it. I don't like their fish. I don't like nothing else.
I don't know how that's possible, nigga.
Their hush puppies, they alright.
I can see if Captain's Cap is better, but I don't see how you can't eat.
Captain's Cap is better.
Shrimp boat. It might be. I don't know. You can't eat it. Nah, I don't eat. That shit is delicious, nigga.
No, not their gizzards. Oh, I like their fried oysters too. But they shrimp, they fish is terrible.
Shrimp, nigga. You just name like 3-4 items, nigga, that you fuck.
I just said the fish. The fish, I don't like.
It's
the
terrible.
Fish. I don't like none of their fish.
I don't say I can say it's terrible, man. It's crazy.
It is.
Shit's crazy. I ain't no connoisseur or nothing. But sound like you hating a little bit, nigga.
I know they.
What about the chicken, man?
They still operate.
You don't fuck with them thighs, nigga?
No, I don't like that chicken. But they still operating though.
Nuts, nigga.
Ain't they still operating?
I don't know. I ain't been there.
Well, you ain't been to Captain Caps, have you?
I think a couple times throughout the years.
Dang, boy, we 50 minutes in.
Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing. It's all good.
You don't think so?
I always say that, but we always do. So. Why you laughing?
Cause with what you just said. I always say that, but you know we always do.
Yeah, I was watching back and that shit was pretty good, man.
That's wild.
I think this should be dope, man. I don't know.
8:53.